I'm remembering that it is Palm Sunday. And although we have followed the story beyond that date historically, I do want to say something about this day. And I see you all have a piece of palm to remind you that it's Palm Sunday. I was almost going to say I grew up in Southern California where there were so many palm trees. Palm Sunday seemed like a perfectly natural event. There were palm fronds everywhere. But I know that in London and San Francisco, there may not be quite as many palms. I'm respecting this. Today is not only Palm Sunday, it's also the day in which we begin to prepare for the Church's holiest week. On some level, we move through the whole story of God as man on earth, from his entrance into the holy city that represents the Jewish world until his exit in death, a victim of human fear and jealousy and misunderstanding. This week brings Jesus' entrance into Jerusalem, and we can sense the optimistic energy, exciting the crowds, bringing promise of salvation. We've followed the expectations that this man was the Messiah and hailed as such. Through this week, we've heard his last commandment to love God and love our neighbors as ourselves. He will demonstrate by washing the feet of his disciples that we are meant to be servants, not masters. He will gather with his closest followers in what must have been a frustratingly frantic attempt to teach them everything he wanted them to know. He will show them and us how to bless and share the holy food and drink through which we become one with him, his body and blood. We will also learn of the conspiracy of deception and betrayal and find ourselves hearing not the cry of Hosanna, but of crucify him. Instead of triumph, he will be caught up in betrayal. His followers fade away into the crowds. His most earnest disciples deny knowing him. The legal system, needing a sacrifice, will offer the Son of God. Only a few who began the week with him will be there at the end. It's perhaps difficult to hail Jesus today with Hosanna and palms. We see too close ahead the frightening swing of the crowd and the politics of defeat. That the people came out for a spectacle is clear, both today when they waved palms in celebration and next Friday when they crowded to see the defeat of the same man. It was exciting. Crowds crave excitement. Think of the sports arenas, the political rallies, the conventions. Yet this day shows us the Jesus who acknowledges his leadership, who knows he is the Son of God, who suffers the process designed to be humiliating and clearly destructive. He was the Son of God, but he was also a man. Today's readings give us some powerful language, some of it feeling and sounding elemental to our experiences as Christians. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, his mercy endures forever. Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. He humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. These lines should sound in our hearts as part of our very being. And yet we have the human failing of not really hearing familiar statements. Try this week to hear this story anew. Many of us know from our own lives that we may shout in triumph and exultation, but then face a deflating defeat. We lose our hope because the world begins to tell us there is no hope. But today, Jesus enters our lives anew, enters Jerusalem in triumph. Well, may we shout, Hosanna. Even though you know what this week will bring, follow it with honesty and commitment. Try to feel the exhilaration as well as the defeat. Yes, there will be your anguish, but yes, there will be your eternal salvation. Amen.